In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college football games happening on November 13, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college football games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Akron versus Northern Illinois. Midweek Imasidion is here, and it brings an exciting matchup this Wednesday night between the Akron Zips and the Northern Illinois Huskies. This game offers a contrast in momentum, with Northern Illinois entering with a solid record of 3-2 over their last 5 games, while Akron has struggled, losing 5 of their last 6 contests. The Huskies, known for their strength on offense, are expected to have the upper hand, especially considering their dominant ground game, which has been one of the best in the country, averaging over 210 rushing yards per game. Meanwhile, Akron has had significant trouble stopping the run, as evidenced by their recent performance, where they allowed over 180 rushing yards in their previous game. Offensively, Akron faces a tough challenge as they heavily rely on their passing attack, but they are going up against a Northern Illinois defense that has excelled in defending the pass. The Huskies give up fewer than 200 passing yards per game when playing at home, which is a daunting statistic for Akron's passing offense. On the other hand, Northern Illinois is poised to capitalize on Akron's defensive weaknesses, especially against the run. This game represents a crucial opportunity for the Huskies to secure bowl eligibility, and I expect them to come out strong, executing on all fronts to achieve a decisive victory. Though the spread is substantial, given the struggles of Akron's defense this season, it seems justified. Akron's defense has been one of the weakest in the country this season, allowing an average of 38.0 points per game, ranking 125th nationally. Their performance against the run has been particularly concerning, as they rank 113th, surrendering 197.4 yards per game on the ground. This plays directly into Northern Illinois' strength, which is their powerful rushing attack. The Huskies have 2 standout running backs in Ontario Brown and Gavin Williams, both of whom should have no trouble finding success against Akron's porous defense, as long as Northern Illinois can finish their red zone opportunities with touchdowns, which seems highly likely given that Akron allows an average of 4.6 touchdowns per game. They should be able to control the game with ease. Expect Northern Illinois to put pressure on Akron's quarterback, DJ Finley, knowing that Akron will struggle to move the ball on the ground. This pressure is likely to force Finley into mistakes, giving the Huskies an even greater advantage. For this reason, the Northern Illinois Huskies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. When it comes to the total, Akron has gone under in 3 of their last 5 games, and Northern Illinois has done the same in 2 of their last 4 matchups. Akron's offense averages just 19 points per game, and while they rely heavily on the passing game, they are facing a Northern Illinois defense that has been one of the best in the country at defending the pass. The Huskies are allowing only 19 points per game, which makes it difficult to envision Akron scoring enough to reach the over on the total. On the flip side, Northern Illinois averages 25 points per game, but they are a run-heavy team, rushing on 59.42% of their plays, which ranks 20th in the nation. This will likely help keep the clock moving throughout the game, limiting the number of possessions and making it harder for both teams to score a high total. Additionally, Northern Illinois defense is one of the stingiest in the country, ranking 13th by allowing only 19 points per game. Given their ability to control the clock with their ground game and the Zips' struggles to score, I expect the final score to fall within the range of 31-13 or 27-10 in favor of the Huskies. While Northern Illinois will likely have no trouble moving the ball and scoring points, the combination of their strong defense and ball control offense makes the under the more likely outcome for the total. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Eastern Michigan versus Ohio U. We have an exciting Week 12 matchup on our hands as the Eastern Michigan Eagles prepare to face off against the Ohio Bobcats in a pivotal Mid-American Conference showdown. This game will take place at Pettin Stadium on Monday, November 13th, bringing what should be an intense and competitive game to viewers. The Eagles, currently sitting at 5-4 overall and 2-3 in Mid-American Conference play, are looking to bounce back from a recent rough patch. They are on a 2-game losing streak, most recently falling to the Toledo Rock Rockets in a close 29-28 loss at home on November 2nd. Meanwhile, the Bobcats, boasting a 6-3 overall record with a 4-1 conference record, are riding high on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a dominant 41-0 road victory over the Kent State Golden Flashes. Ohio looks poised to dominate this matchup, especially in the trenches, where they have a clear advantage on both sides of the ball. The Bobcats' offense is solid, averaging 27 points per game, and their rushing attack is one of the strongest in the nation, ranking 21st overall with an average of 206.1 rushing yards per game. This strength contrasts sharply with Eastern Michigan's vulnerability against the run. The Eagles' run defense ranks 85th, allowing 159.7 rushing yards per game, a weakness the Bobcats are likely to exploit. Additionally, Ohio's defense is strong against the pass, ranked 46th, which should effectively neutralize Eastern Michigan's primary offensive weapon, their passing game, which averages 245.7 yards per game. Ohio's defense against the run is also formidable, ranking 19th nationally, allowing only 109.7 rushing yards per game, likely forcing Eastern Michigan into a one-dimensional passing offense, potentially leading to costly turnovers and sacks for the Bobcats' defense. Historically, Ohio has been successful in covering the spread against Eastern Michigan, having done so in 6 of the last 7 matchups, including 5 of the last 6 games played at home in Athens. Thus, the Ohio Bobcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams' offenses have been performing well recently, as evidenced by their most recent games. Eastern Michigan put up 28 points in their last outing, while Ohio lit up the scoreboard with 41 points in their previous game. Both teams also have effective rushing attacks, adding another dynamic element to their offensive capabilities and making it difficult for defenses to keep pace. Additionally, the over has hit in 5 of their 9 games so far this season, suggesting a trend toward high-scoring outcomes. With both teams showcasing offensive firepower, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kent State versus Miami, Ohio. The Kent State Golden Flashes face off against the Miami, Ohio Redhawks in a Mid-American Conference showdown set for Tuesday evening. Kent State heads into this matchup still in search of their first win of the season after suffering a home loss to Ohio last week. Miami, Ohio, on the other hand, has been riding a wave of momentum, coming off a road victory over Ball State in their last outing. Additionally, the Redhawks claimed a victory in last year's meeting between these two teams, adding to their confidence going into this game. The Golden Flashes are, unfortunately, among the most struggling teams in college football this season, with 0 wins to date and a series of heavy defeats on their record. Their performances have been disappointing, as many of their losses have come in lopsided games. In contrast, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks are on a roll, having won 4 consecutive games, and are within reach of securing bowl eligibility with just 1 more victory. This game provides them with an ideal opportunity to clinch that spot, as Kent State's offense has been particularly weak, especially in passing, where they rank 125th nationally. They have shuffled through 4 different quarterbacks this season, which has hampered their offensive consistency. Miami's defense, however, has excelled, especially against the pass, holding opponents to the 34th best defensive pass rating in the country. Kent State relies more on its rushing game, which also plays into Miami's defensive strengths, as they allow just 141 rushing yards per game. The Golden Flashes have lost by 21 or more points in 5 of their last 6 games, showing their vulnerability against stronger opponents. In terms of offensive production, these two teams are on opposite trajectories. Kent State's offense has struggled immensely, managing only 9 total points across its last 3 games, while Miami, Ohio has been thriving, averaging 35 points over its last 4 outings. Neither team has been particularly efficient on third downs, but the disparity is evident, with Kent State converting just 23 of 119 third down attempts this season, compared to Miami's 37 of 109 attempts. This significant difference reflects the wider gap in performance between these two programs this season. Although the point spread is large, it's justified given Kent State's current 18-game losing streak and a dismal 2-7 record against the spread this season despite often being heavy underdogs. They're 2-11 against the spread in their last 13 games as double-digit underdogs, whereas Miami, Ohio is motivated to secure bowl eligibility and remain in the Mid-American Conference Championship race. Therefore, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While Kent State's offense has been weak, they tend to hit the over more often than the under, primarily due to their subpar defense. In recent games, Kent State has averaged 19 points, slightly above their season average, including a 21-point performance in their last road game. Miami, Ohio's offense is hitting its stride and likely to exploit Kent State's defensive weaknesses. The Golden Flashes have given up at least 40 points in 4 of their last 6 games, including 41 in their latest matchup. Meanwhile, Miami, Ohio tallied an impressive 46 points in their most recent home game. Notably, the over has hit in 4 of the Red Hawks' last 5 games, demonstrating their offensive potency. Both defenses have shown weaknesses in recent games, with Kent State allowing 39 points on average in their last 4 outings, while Miami, Ohio has given up 18 points in its previous 5. Despite Kent State's quarterback instability due to injuries and inconsistent play, they may be able to put some points on the board. This matchup promises plenty of scoring opportunities, making over the projected total as our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.